friends, welcome back. We're going to get started with our story for today. It is another non-fiction story, and today we are going to be reading about owls. So our story is called All About Owls, written and illustrated by Jim Arnosky. So owls are animals that come out at night. All about owls. Have you ever wondered about owls? How many kinds of owls are there? Where do they live? Why are owls' eyes so big? What do owls eat? This book answers all these questions and more. It is all about owls. Owls are birds of prey, which means they hunt, kill, and eat small animals. Eagles and hawks are also birds of prey, but they are daytime birds. Owls are creatures of the night. After sleeping all day, they awaken at dusk and hunt until dawn. This is a great horned owl. There are 134 species of owls in the world. These 12 show just how different species of owls are in size and in color. Owls live in all kinds of places, from the desert to the Arctic tundra. These are North American owls. Each owl's name, average length, and habitat is listed near its picture. So we'll start with this one down here. This is called an elf owl. It is 5.5 inches, and it lives in deserts and dry lands. A burrowing owl, which is 9 inches. They live in deserts and grasslands. Short-eared owl, 16 inches. They live in marshes and grasslands. Saw-wheat owl, 7 inches. They live in forests. The snowy owl is 24 inches, and they live in Arctic tundra and grasslands. Screech owl, 10 inches, forests. Burrell owl, 9 to 12 inches. They live in forests. Barned owl, 20 inches, forest. A barred owl, and this is a barn owl, 18 inches. They live in farms, fields, parks, and old buildings. This is a long-eared owl, 15 inches. They live in forests. This is a great gray owl, 24 to 33 inches. They live in the northern forest, and they are the largest of all the owls. This is the great horned owl, 18 to 25 inches, and they live in forests. All owls, big or small, have large round heads with flat facial discs, sharply hooked beaks, and big eyes that are face forward. Here is what a saw-wheat owl looks like close up. Although owls appear to be plump and heavy, they weigh very little. Most of what you see are loose, fluffy feathers. Underneath its feathers, this saw-wheat owl's body is about the same size as a robin's body, so their feathers make them look really big. An owl's facial discs aid its night vision by reflecting all available light into the owl's eyes. All the feathers of an owl, even the stiffer wing feathers, have soft edges so the owl can fly silently. Owls have 2 toes forward and 2 toes backwards. One rear toe on each foot can pivot forward. The so-called eared owls or horned owls are named for the tufts of feathers on their heads that look like ears or horns. Owls' eyes are large with dark pupils. In the darkness, the pupils can widen to almost the entire size of the eye to gather all available light. So it's really, really hard to see at night, so their eyes have to get bigger so they can try to see in the dark. An owl's actual ears are hidden inside a fold of skin on each side of the owl's head. In an owl's skull, the eye sockets hold the eyeballs firmly facing forward, giving owls a wider range of vision than all other birds. Vision enables the owl to judge the distance of its prey to see how far away their food is. Owls' eyes are fixed in the sockets and cannot move very much. To look from side to side, an owl must turn its head. An owl can swivel its head around to look backwards. Like all birds, owls have a top, a bottom, and a third eyelid. The third eyelid is transparent and is only for cleaning and moistening the eyeball. Not only do owls have excellent night vision, they also have a keen sense of hearing. On the darkest nights, owls can locate and chase prey by sound alone. Certain species of owls, such as the snowy owl and the short-eared owl, hunt both day and night, but most owls are nighttime hunters. Animals that are most active at night are called nocturnal. There are 2 other nocturnal animals on this page. Can you find them? So they said there's 2 other ones. So if you can see, there's a bat up at the top. And then there is a raccoon down at the bottom. They are both nocturnal. They come out and hunt at night. Because owls are nocturnal, people rarely see them. The easiest way to tell which owls are living around you is to listen for their calls. Call of the barred owl. Hoo, hoo. Call of the great horned owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. There are as many different owl calls as there are species of owls, but the 3 most commonly heard and the easiest to identify are the calls of the great horned owl, the barred owl, and the screech owl. And the screech owl goes, ooh, wow, ooh. So it kind of sounds like someone screaming. Owls call most frequently in late winter or early spring, which is their mating season. Throughout the rest of the year, pairs of owls call back and forth just to keep tabs on one another's movements. So they like to talk just like we do. Snowy owls and short-eared owls nest on the ground. Burrowing owls nest under the ground. All other species of owls nest high up in the natural cavities of trees, abandoned woodpecker holes, or desert crow or squirrel nests. Newborn owls are covered with soft, downy feathers and cannot fly. At first, they eat only food that is regurgitated or spit up by their parents. Yummy. Very soon, the owlets are fed torn bits of prey. At 6 weeks of age, owls are big enough to fly and leave the nest and learn to hunt for themselves. An owl's eggs are white and almost round. The size of an owl egg depends on the size of the owl. Depending on the species, owls lay from 2 to 7 eggs. Actual size of a barred owl's egg with a peak at the hatchling inside. And these are also the barred owl's babies after they're born. When hunting, owls watch for any movement in the night. They listen for the rustling sounds of mice on the ground or the wafting sound of moth wings in the air. This is a saw-wheat owl. Owls eat more rodents than anything else they eat. The smaller species of owls will eat insects, especially moths. Large owls also eat weasels, rabbits, snakes, and other birds, including smaller owls. An owl uses its beak to pick apart large prey. Small animals are swallowed whole. Indigestible bones and fur are coughed up in the form of a compact wad called a pellet. So this is a pellet of a wheat owl. So all the bones and fur that they can't digest in their stomach, they spit it up and it looks like this. An owl is a crow's worst enemy. Night hunting owls pounce on sleeping crows. Owls raid the nests of crows and other birds. If an owl is discovered by a crow during daylight hours, The entire flock of crows will mob that owl, repeatedly diving at its head to drive it away. So during the day, owls always try to stay out of sight. This is a great horned owl. In North America, it is against the law for any person to harass or harm owls. Owls are just as beneficial in cities as they are in the countryside because they feed mainly on rodents. This helps keep the rodent population in control. So rodents are like mice and rats and little small animals like that. And of course, wherever they live, owls add a sense of mystery to the sounds and silence of the night. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story about owls and learned some new information about owls. With your parents' permission, tonight you can go outside and see if you can hear some of these owls near your house. I hope you have a great day and see you back here tomorrow. Bye.